TPS reports we're here. Justin and Brandon. Brandon, you're back, buddy. What is up, my friend?
Love being back. Love being a part of this. It was a great tourney this weekend. Ready to
It
dive
was.
into it.
Dude, we have missed you, man.
Missed you, gents. Missed you, gents.
Yeah, we're
All
ready for you
right,
to
now
come
all the
back
pleasantries are out of the way. Let's get down to it.
yeah, we're ready for you to come back and try to win one of these, man.
I'm gonna win the one pocket. I thought y'all knew that. When I get there, just take me in the first blind bid. It's done. It's all I
I
play
didn't
now.
know.
It's all I'm good at.
Well, I believe that. It's all you're good at. I believe that part. I didn't know. Yeah. No, dude, that's gonna be a fun tournament. It's gonna be good to have you back.
Absolutely.
We did get to see you a little bit last weekend at Smoking Q. Right?
Anytime,
Or not last weekend, but last tournament. I guess like a month ago almost.
anytime I can hang out locally, I'll try to. Just work impeded with Statesville. It's just kind of how that worked.
Yeah, I mean
So
it's a good little
caught a
drive.
lot of the action on the stream though.
Good, and we had some good matches, man. We had a $1,000 added 9-ball tournament, fast action in Statesville. One of our home, I guess it's one of our main pool halls now. We're there 6 times this year. This was this number 4? This was number 4 on the year.
Absolutely, yes, number 4 over there.
Yeah, so we had a full field of 32 players. We paid out a total of $3,960, which is pretty good. And let me go ahead and read off our sponsors here before I forget, because we definitely could not have done this without them. Deadstroke Media, Pat Dixon, he was there. He got to play, won 1 round, also commentated. Inkwell Design, JC Riggs made a great trophy. That might be my favorite one of the year so far. Portico Licensed General Contractors, Corey Shimtov, always great to have him on board. Pool Doctors, they were the main sponsor of this tournament. Josh Mullenix, we definitely are ready for him to come back and play again. TKO Custom Cues, Kirk Overcash, we missed him this weekend, but he's been up there a lot at Fast Action when we've been. Supreme Cues, Sean Brodowski, he came back and played finally again, so that was awesome. It was good to see him. The Roundabout Grill, a great spot to get breakfast and lunch. Me and Brian Francis actually ate some breakfast there before the tournament, so that was a fun time. Obviously, Fast Action Billiards is one of our sponsors, so thank them for having us. And then Barry McDonald at Ameris Bank. He's a mortgage banker. Give him a call if you need anything. I'm sure somebody needs them. I'm sure one of you people out there need them. So thank you to all of those sponsors. Brandon, I know you looked at the players list before the tournament. So what stuck out to you first and foremost about the players list?
One name in particular stuck out to me. It was great to see him on there. He's one of the greatest legends around here that nobody knows about because he doesn't play in a lot of events anymore. He's a working man now. Ian Hull.
Yes.
Glad he came out to play. And he had a great showing, too. So I got excited when I saw him on the players list.
Yeah. Well, I'll get you even more excited here. Control yourself a little bit. He signed up for our next tournament as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So he's back, man. I think he's a pool player again. And we'll talk more about him as we dive into the players that cashed, because he was one of the 8 lucky players that cashed in the tournament. So, yeah, he definitely was a surprise entrant. I definitely was shocked that he finally played. Me and him have talked before about him wanting to play. Just never really has happened due to work or, whatever. So it was fun to have him. Obviously, Mike Davis and BJ Ossery were there again. They split the tournament last time we were at Fast Action, so they were there to repeat again. And third place from last time, Clint Clark was back again. Obviously, he's played every time we've been there. So, yeah, we definitely had some good players on this list. What do you say? You want to just go ahead and dive into the top 8 players?
I think we should, because I got a couple of names that I definitely want to mention on that list. So,
all right, perfect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the winners, because there's an S, because they decided a 3-way split. Yes, you heard that correct, a 3-way split, which I think we have our thoughts on that. And it was Mike Davis technically gets first. He gets the first place points. His 7th counts as his 7th win of the year, by the way, I think. Yes, 6th win of the year. 6th win of the year. That's amazing. Second place, guy gets kind of the second place, but again, one of the splittees, Clint Clark, was once again in the finals at Fast Action. And the last person a part of this split group was BJ Ussery. That's 3 straight pool series events where he's been in the finals. Well, or if you count this as the finals, first time he's ever played in 3 straight events. First time he's ever been in the finals of 3 straight events. I guess he's a pool series regular now. Brandon, what do you think about not only just them splitting, but how strong of a top 3 is that? First of all,
I'll get to the splitting in a second.
yeah.
Okay. What I am going to talk about is I love the fact that the pool series has such strong players at the top. I mean,
Yes.
your tour is only as good as the players that play on it. This is what people want to see. People also like me, not lately, but people like me want a chance to, prove it to these guys that we can play with them. Now,
Yes.
it hadn't been happening a lot lately. I'm running out of things to say about their game. Mike, BJ. I mean, but at the same time, I'm going to kudos to them. You're doing your job, and I respect you for it. That's why I don't totally hate the splitting thing, but I hate the splitting thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of
I
those
think,
things. But
yeah, I'm not surprised if 2 people split. I'm never really that surprised, especially Mike and BJ, because they split last time we were at Fast Action. Obviously, 2 great players. I think literally they can go either way, which, by the way, our statistician here at the pool series has been running stats. BJ and Mike are 3-3 against each other in the pool series
that's pretty strong.
since we started doing this format. It doesn't include the first couple tournaments where it was just races to 5 or 7. So since we started doing this format, they are 3-3 against each other. So I'm not ever really surprised that they split, but I was surprised that it was a 3-way split. Yeah, you don't ever really see that. And it wasn't like it was super late. It was like, I think it was like 12:15, I think, when they decided the 3-way split. So yeah, it was kind of a surprise.
I hate to say this because I have immense respect for all 3 of these guys. I really do. I mean,
Yeah.
and like I said, I understand the business aspect. I've said this before on the show. I'm a businessman. When you have an opportunity to get the guarantee, I don't hate on anybody for doing that. But for the fans' perspective and also for the pool series perspective, because this is an opportunity provided for you, people do want to see the show. I remember how disappointed
exactly.
I was when I went to a Hornets and Sixers game, and LaMelo Ball and Joel Embiid both did not play. If I could have
Well,
got a refund, I would have. So
I'm gonna
now
be.
I know. Go ahead.
I'm less surprised that they didn't play than I am that these guys split, because
Sure.
Joel Embiid makes more money. He makes $5 million, I think, per game last year that he played, because he only played like 6 games. So
I
yeah,
respect the hustle.
yeah, yeah.
However, I'm just saying, like I've never been a fan of second and third place splits. Like third place, you're third place.
Yeah.
That's kind of my old school mentality for it. But I'm not gonna cast shade on these guys. You do what you gotta do business wise. But for future reference, there are fans that want to see these things if that ever crosses your mind. But well
Yes, and
done.
even
But at the end of the day, well done for all 3 of them. They did what they're supposed to do, and I have
yeah.
all the respect in the world for them for doing it.
And it was such a surprise that even Digital Pool, if y'all look at our bracket on Digital Pool, even they don't have an option for a 3-way split. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
you had to put Clint second.
yeah, I didn't know exactly what to do. I just put him down as second. If you look at it though, he doesn't necessarily beat BJ on that bracket. It just puts him as the winner. So
Sure.
it was very weird. It was a first. I think that was a first in the pool series events. But yeah, I think those were the top 3 players. They were the top 3 Calcutta guys. I think they showed that they were the best 3 players throughout the day. It was the first time we've ever been to Fast Action, and Clint Clark made it past the second round on the winner's side. I think that was kind of surprising. More so surprising that he usually loses first or second rounds.
So that is the thing. Clint saves his best pull for the end of the night, not the beginning of the day. But at the same time, going all the way to the hot seat, I'm not surprised with that either. He definitely had a favorable bracket to get there. I will say that plays a big role in it. But at the same time, trust me, It's fun to watch him go all the way through the B side, but if you ask him, he'll go through the A side every time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody wants to go through the A side, and I
Sure.
don't know. I don't necessarily know if he did have that easy of a draw. Like, let's look at his bracket here. I haven't really
It wasn't.
looked at his bracket. I mean, he played.
It wasn't the easiest,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the hardest either.
I mean, his first match against Jason Yackley. I mean, Jason's no pushover.
No.
But yeah, you're right though. After that, Clint's probably favored in every match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, plays Matt Aldrich, plays Rob Goldboss, who's played 2 events this year, been one out of the money in both.
Mm-hmm.
Beats Larry Hughes. Larry's always there. Larry gave him a run for his money. So yeah,
Larry's
I guess
a threat.
Larry's
a legit threat, no question.
Yeah.
I'm going to favor Clint there every time, but Larry is a legit threat. Damn can definitely do it.
Yeah, and but Clint was definitely favored in all those matches, and like I said, we've been doing some stats here, Brandon, that you didn't get to see on Saturday. But Clint Clark now has a record in the pool series of 44-11.
Is that all?
Yeah. That's all. That's all. I'll read off the other two. I'll read off the other 2 splitties as well. Mike Davis is now 113-18. Like
that's pretty solid there. What's BJ?
Yeah.
Wait.
BJ is 57-13.
Mike Davis has the best percentage for sure.
Yes.
Percentage wise, yes.
Those 3 are all still very impressive though.
Oh, I mean, those are the best 3 stats, and I'm sure there's others that not being mentioned that will probably compete with them, but no, those are. I mean, that's consistent.
I mean, I've only done about 10 people so far, so nobody else is really that close.
No, Mike is running away with this thing, and as you should. Yes. And listen, this is what happens when you play consistent. He books this spot for you every single month. That Victor deserves his spoils.
He's also played the most events out of anybody in the series.
Has he missed one?
Not this year, no, not this year.
That's what you get.
Yeah. He's 12/12. So let's talk about the 4th place finisher, man. That is Ian Hull. And first time he's ever played in a pool series event, by the way, since the jukebox event. I do feel like he played one of our very first ones when we were doing like a race to 7. I feel like he played, but this is the first time he played in this format for sure. And I think personally he was the 4th best player in the tournament. I think that before the tournament. So yeah, I don't know. Would you put him as the 4th best player on that field?
Yes. Yeah, I don't even have to think about it. There's a lot of people that don't have a clue about this guy. I do. I've known him 20 plus years. I've played him countless times. I might have a 5% winning percentage against the guy. I mean, he is an absolute stud. He plays a great game. Glad to see him. Glad to know he still plays pool. It's been a long time since I've seen him.
Well, he plays every Wednesday. He plays every Wednesday at Irish Q.
Oh, okay. I haven't kept up with Ian in a long time. I haven't kept up with him in a long time, but I do know how good Ian's high gear is. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. Honestly, I would put him up there. I think he's very comparable to some of our other regulars, such as like Hank Powell, Ronald Bott, Joshua Padron.
Yeah.
I would put Ian in that group of players, like just right below maybe the BJs and Mikes and Corey Sykes and Clint Clark. I'm putting Clint Clark in that top group as well.
Ian's Fargo is way off.
What is his?
What is 633?
Yeah, but he probably doesn't have.
I'm sorry, he is not a 633. I'm gonna say
it's gonna be closer.
At least 50 points higher.
It's gonna be.
You're right. No, you're right. He does flirt with that 700, area. I will not disagree with that. But like I said, I'm happy for what he did, and I hope we'll definitely make it to the next one. Try to throw a Calcutta bid in there. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I mean, it was times like this where I wish I wasn't running the tournament so I could have bid on him.
Oh, sure. Oh, I would have. I mean, being in there and maybe a handful of people know who he is. Absolutely. That guy is a certified killer when he is in stroke, for sure.
Yeah.
Not shocked he got 4th place. And I'll tell you what, all kidding aside, if he decides he wants to get consistent with it, taking down Mike Davis is a tall task, obviously, BJ and those guys, but Ian has the type of game to where he could steal a win in the pool series. I mean, a win-win, 1st place.
And shock
the world.
I even told him that. I said, if you play every event the rest of the year, you're walking out with at least one trophy.
I would fully agree with that. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to, especially in an 8-ball event. He's a real tough 8-ball player,
Oh,
too. So,
I'm so excited to see him next month in the 8-ball tournament because,
oh,
depending on who else signs up, he might be favored in that tournament.
he
I
might
feel
be
like
where you cut out. He might be where?
he might be favored in that, honestly. Like, depending on who signs up.
It's where again? Forgive me. I should
Smoking
know
Q.
this.
Smoking Q.
So it's 9-footers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I have to see the rest of the roster. Okay, I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you this right now. I'm going to definitely put him top 4 automatic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Automatic. Without
Yeah.
even seeing who's there. Unless, for some unforeseen reason, certain killers decide to show up. I will put him top 5.
Well, Mike Davis has signed up. So,
all right.
yeah.
So he's at most number 2.
Yeah. I don't know if you were watching during the tournament, but Ian and BJ played, I think it was final 8 winner side. Ian should have won that match.
I was just about to bring that up, yes. And I honestly thought, all right, so when you deal with players like BJ and Mike, like when I'm watching players that are obviously less favored, I always say to myself, I have to see it to believe it. I know
Yeah.
you're winning, but I'm not going to favor you or give you the credit until it's over because I've seen this movie 100 times. I legit thought Ian was going to win that match. I was like,
Yeah,
he
me
is
too.
going to
Yeah.
take him down, and then
Yeah.
happens to every player. He's still human. He still makes mistakes. I wouldn't be telling him anything he didn't already know. But I really, honest to goodness, thought he was going to win that.
Yes, I thought definitely after the first set, I thought
Yes.
that he was winning. I wasn't sure if BJ could beat him 2 sets in a row. I'll be honest with you. Like, it kind of surprised me. But at the end of the day, BJ is the top player for a reason. So he found a way to win. Even though Ian made a mistake or two, BJ still found a way to capitalize on those. Yeah, I mean, you got to play perfect to beat somebody like BJ. Ian did not play perfect.
You're right. No, you're right. And like I said, it happens to every single player. When BJ wakes up and goes to work, it's to break balls.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference in your mental fortitude.
For sure. So, absolutely. But, yeah, Ian's definitely one of those players. When I started doing the tour, when the pool series started, there were certain players, obviously, in the Charlotte region. I was like, hey, I want these guys to come out and play. These are great players. We have great players that don't play. Ian's definitely one of those players I had on that list of people. So to see him finally come out is amazing.
Hey, listen, I know some things about Ian from 20 years ago. He's gonna see BJ again, and he has got a very long memory. Like I remember one time I accidentally got him in a race to 5. He was ready to play another race to 5 then.
No, he can tell you.
Wait a minute now. No, this isn't gonna happen this way. He will see him again, and he will be out for blood.
Yeah, Ian can tell you probably every match that he's ever played.
Oh, sure.
He's one of those guys. He's the opposite of me, where I'm like, yeah, I don't remember who I played last tournament, much less.
I have no clue who you are.
Yeah. Let's move on and talk about the 5th, 6th place players here a little bit, because I'm happy to see these guys in 5th, 6th. It's Carlos Torres and Larry Hughes getting 5th, 6th. I think these are 2 guys, honestly, that I'm not surprised are in the money. They're always near the money. Carlos, I swear Carlos has played, I don't know how many tournaments he's played now, but I think there's only been once where he wasn't either in the money or one out of the money. And Larry has been in the money almost every time he's played. Right. So, yeah, I think these 2 guys are perfect for this format because they just find a way to win these short races. And Larry, honestly, was playing great throughout the whole day. I don't really exactly know, I thought he could make a run to the top 4, but sadly just didn't quite work out that way. But what do you think about Larry and Carlos?
Larry does not shock me in the least to be in a 5th, 6th. And Carlos, I'm not going to say that it shocked me, but it shocked me a little bit. But at the same time, I'm happy for you. I watched the list of players you beat. You pulled off some upsets to get there.
And he lost first round.
And I mean that is big. A lot of times when people lose first round, they pretty much are just mentally giving up. to run all the way. What did he win? 4 or 5 to get there? He had to, at least that many. 4 or 5 to get there with some good wins.
Yeah, I mean, he beats Rico. He beats
Rico, Kevin
Candido. Those are his best 2 wins. Lucky Luciano takes him to a 3rd set. He wins that one. Lee Steelman, not a bad player.
Not at all.
He definitely won a couple of good ones for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy for him as he's starting to play more events, and he's proof that, I'm not going to say every player can get into the money, but I'd say 90% of this field has the skill set to get into the money.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
Yeah, Carlos, from the first time I saw him play, I said, if this guy played more, I think he would find ways to get there. Because I think early on, he just wasn't really much of a tournament player. Maybe I could be wrong, but, now he's starting to play a lot. Like, he signed up for our next tournament as well. So that'll be that'll be 3 of the last 4 events that he's played. So
listen, Carlos is a solid player. Our team had to play his team in Masters. I mean, everything went down to the wire. I mean, Carla, like I said, I'm a little surprised, but I'm not totally surprised that he got that type of finish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. Like I said, he's always near the money. He's I forgot who I was talking to at the end of the day, but I said, Carlos is one of those guys where in the Calcutta, if I'm somebody, I'm throwing 40 or 50 at him in the Calcutta every time because that's cheap and he can get there.
When I say I'm a little surprised, I just know how hard it is to get in the money in your tournaments.
Yeah,
I mean, trust me, I've seen plenty of players in the money that I would love to play, but yet I've never been in the money in one of your tournaments. So that's kind of that. And and it won't stay that way. One day I'll be back and I'm going to end up getting numerous trophies. So just jot that down, will you?
I like it. Let's talk about 7th, 8th. These were 2 guys that I kind of want to talk about as well. You had Kevin Candido and Chris Turner. Kevin's been playing a lot in our tournament. It was good to see him back in the money. Chris Turner, a name that we have only seen once before in the pool series. Another guy that I told everybody to watch out for before the tournament started. A guy that I think if he played more, he could also be a regular in our top 4, top 5. Do you know Chris at all?
Yeah, I played Chris. Okay. I played Chris in the 30th anniversary, the big one where it was Usher and Kennedy.
And that was the only other time that we saw him.
Great guy, super polite, nice gentleman. Yeah. Love everything about him. Great player. You are exact. I was going to say both of these guys. Honestly, I'm going to lean a little more towards Chris in this statement, but both of these guys, and Kevin's proved it, for top 4 potential. I mean, they really do. I mean, they have the ability to make it down to the serious money of these tournaments. So for them to get 7, 8, they should it's hard to get in the money in these tournaments. So they should give themselves, a hand clap for that. And like I said, couldn't be happier. 2 great guys, not just one. Chris is awesome, so is Kevin. So I'm super happy for both of them. Yeah. Kevin got a good win against our buddy. A match that typically the Pope will be favored on. So I'm going to give Kevin that credit. Sorry, Brian. Love you. But it's a good win for Kevin. It's a good win. So,
no, Kevin had a solid tournament. I feel like him and Chris actually played each other second round. Chris pulled it out in the 3rd set. So,
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if you want to know how great of a guy Chris is, though, I don't know if you can hear it on the stream because it was post-match, but, sometimes you can pick up the background audio. But when Chris loses to Ian, it was on the stream table. He was that was the first time they ever played, apparently. Chris was so, complimentary of Ian's game. Mm-hmm. And it was just you don't see that very often when somebody loses, especially the way that he lost. Like, Ian really put it to him. Like, it was 3-1, 3-0. And the only game that Chris won, Ian missed the 9-ball or missed the 8-ball or whatever. So, yeah, that just shows you how great of a guy Chris is, though, that he was still super complimentary about it. And I was just like, dude, this is why I love having you around. This is why I want you to come. I don't even care that I think you're a top 4 or 5 talent in this tournament. I just want you to be around just because you're super nice and cool.
Yes. Oh, he's a first-class individual. When we played our match the entire time, he was a total gentleman. And he's consistent throughout all of his matches. Yeah. Chris is the type of guy I would absolutely pull for in anybody he's playing. I really do mean that, especially if he plays you. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. He
so I mean, like I said, hats off to him. And by the way, and I'm gonna kind of go back and preach on Ian a little bit right there.
yeah.
To beat Chris, like okay, Chris is not a bucket of nuts and bolts. Chris has game. Chris
Oh,
is
yeah.
a very, very good player.
Can I go ahead and say that Chris might have the strongest break in the tournament?
He could. He's one of them.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, sir. Hey. They are acting wild. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Doberman and
They
Pit
they
Bull
like
love
me.
over there.
They like
They
me.
do. They love you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, no. Chris has a sledgehammer break to steal the line from Paul Newman. No question
Yeah.
about it. He and a
Yeah.
few others really know how to lay it down.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and then as for Kevin, I think Kevin, just playing more, I think he's becoming more consistent. I still think he gets a little tired towards the end of the night a lot, and that's usually what happens. I think if he could find a way to stay fresh throughout the whole day, I really feel like Kevin would be a consistent player in the money if he just the stamina was there a little bit better.
Sure. I mean, if you ever have a bank pool tournament, he's my first blind bid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
And then you.
Yeah. He's gonna be up there. He's gonna be up there for Banks. Yeah, I mean.
Is he signed up for
sure.
one pocket? If he's not, he should.
Kevin is not. No, he's not.
Oh,
but you never know.
Irony, that's great. Loves Banks, doesn't play one pocket.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Brandon, was there anybody in this tournament that you were surprised that didn't make the money?
Jason Blackwell.
Yeah, same.
I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that in the least.
I mean, he's there a lot, man. He is there a lot.
He's a consistent player. He plays all the time. Like he couldn't have married a better support system for playing pull. Oh. Mallory, I give you kudos for that. So I mean, I know the guy plays all the time. Sometimes you just don't have it that day. I mean, he started off the day early with a loss to the Pope. Pope played well against him.
Yeah, and his bracket really doesn't get any better. I thought he plays Jeff Howell. Jason beats Jeff, but that's not an easy.
That's a hard first losers match. Yes. Yeah.
And then he plays Steve McDaniels, Houdini. I mean, that's not a match that you really want to play early on.
You're right.
And he ends up losing to Michael Johnson, who was a newbie in the pool series. But only thing I know about him is that he's a 9 in the APA. That's all I know.
Michael Johnson.
Yeah, so he proved it, I guess, by some of his
wins. Oh, yeah.
Finishing one out of the money in his first pool series event.
Pretty strong. I've been there 100 times, I know.
Yeah, and he beat your boy Kyle Sherrill. Mm-hmm. He beats Jason Blackwell. Yeah, so Michael, obviously a great player. But, yeah, I think Jason would be my pick for most surprising non-cash player. Neither one of us played, so we can kind of cut that segment out of talking about how we did.
We'll be back. I'm telling you, we'll be back. I have a little more tenure with this company now, so I can get more events.
Good. Did you look at the points standings? We posted them earlier before the show.
I looked at it very briefly and looked at the first 3 pages. Saw some names that I was very happy for. I want to Mike Davis could literally lose round and round for the rest of the year and still win the points, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
depending on who wins the events.
Yeah, I literally think there's just first and second. I think if BJ starts playing more, he's got second locked up. So
put it this way. If you had to average the points of the pool series, you would have to take Mike's points out to get an accurate average.
Yeah.
That is how far ahead he is from the field.
Yes, but the battle for third could be interesting, though. It could be something to watch. I mean, third place gets $250. Josh Heater's in third right now.
I was going to say, it's Heater, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, Hank Powell's not far behind. Clint Clark's not far behind. Jazz McConney, Renald Bott, Josh Padron, even Kevin Candido at this point. You got to throw his name up there. So, yeah, I really think third place could get interesting.
The only reason I don't think Josh wouldn't get third is if he started to just not play the events. But he's in.
It's funny because Josh Heater's only played 3 events.
I know, and he's third in the points. Well, that's what consistency does for you.
First and 2 seconds.
That's strong.
That's super strong. I'm in 35th, by the way. So
you're doing well.
Throw that out there. Yeah, we're just gonna throw that out there. Also want to throw this number out there. The reason why I brought up the points: 173 different players so far this year. Yeah,
that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, Justin. You know, seeing this tournament get bigger, get more well known, seeing the tour expand, getting into different markets, seeing all the talent around. I mean, this speaks volumes to how it's ran and how, you know, what people think of it.
I think so.
Kudos to you. Kudos to you for making that happen.
Thank you. And we're working on some stats here with some players. So far, I've done a couple of players. We've kind of mentioned it here before. My overall record is 44-38 in the pool series. I don't know. Does that kind of surprise you at all?
Well, anytime you're over 500, I consider that a win. So
absolutely,
especially when people would love to beat you. I mean, that's the thing.
Yes, so, and me and you have never played.
Wild. I've played the entire pool series except for you.
I mean, probably. Yeah.
Well, we have some new add-ons to the team. I haven't played Pope. I haven't played Padron. And I haven't played Corey Sykes. I've never heard of that guy, by the way. But
and we'll throw out, we can throw out all their stats. Brian Francis is 25-26.
Oh no, he needs one.
Yeah.
He needs one to get back. No, technically he needs two to be in the black. The Pope is in the red right now.
Yeah.
You know what though? I have to say this. The man gets some rough brackets a lot.
Oh, he does. He does. You mentioned Rico. Did you mention Rico? Rico is 34-46. He's 1-0 against you. He's 1-0 against you, though.
I know. The forfeit match.
Oh, did you forfeit?
The emergency match. Right, yes.
Okay.
We were in the third set, and I got the worst phone call a guy could get.
Yeah, well,
but
I hate that for you, but we're still counting that.
He was probably going to win anyway, so
we're still counting it. And then you're 1-1 against Pat Dixon.
Am I 1-1?
Yeah.
And I'm 1-1 against Pat Dixon.
Yeah, and then did you play Mike Davis before?
Mike Davis? Mike? I've never played Mike Davis.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I've played. I would love to know my number if it even applies.
I'll do yours. You're next on my list.
Oh, I know I'm in the black. Excuse me. I know I'm in the red. There's no question.
Mike's played 74 different players in the pool series. Somehow you're not one of them.
Crazy. Yeah, there's a number of players I've never played BJ. No, not in the pool series. Only in Masters.
So out of all the people that I've done, there's two numbers that stick out to me. Right? Are you ready? All right. BJ Ussery versus Gualma Sanchez.
Okay.
BJ 0-5.
I was gonna say I don't remember if BJ had won a match against him or not.
No, not in the pool series.
You're right.
Yeah. And then here's the other one that sticks out to me. Ronald Bott, 5-0 against Eddie Little.
5-0 against Eddie Little. Yes, that is a little surprising, but you know, Ronald's sometimes people are just in your head.
Yeah, no, that's 100% what it is for sure. And Eddie even says that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those numbers stick out to me. I'll send this list to you. We have it I'm doing it through a site, so I'll send it to you. You might have to create an account. But
I can't. Oh, I will. I want to read this. I want to read I want to read this is kind of like the gambling websites. Yes. Where they say this guy's 0-7 lifetime against the spread.
And that's what we have.
That's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, I'm going to end up doing a lot of the players. Maybe try to do everybody. But right now I think I have like 11 or 12 people that I've done. So, yeah, you're next on the list though. So
we'll have yours ugly, up. I'm sure.
You know, it won't be too bad. I really don't think.
I've only gone 2 and out one time in your event, so it might not be as bad as I thought.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. I mean, if you just constantly win, I mean, you were always, I think, like 1 out of the money or in the top half.
The only person that has more 1 out of the monies than me is Jacob Blake, for sure.
Yeah, so if you're finishing there, then you have a winning record.
Maybe. I did have a number of 13 through 16s, and
still,
I didn't get many 17 by 24s. I usually I did I was going to say in the big one last year, but I was way further down.
Well, 13 through 16 gives you a 500 record.
That's true. So, yeah, it might be better than I thought for never getting in the money.
Yeah, exactly. Let's turn our attention to the next tournament. That will be August
Yes.
2nd at Smoke and Q. Will be 8-ball again. Races to 2 out of 3 sets. Love that format. I think this is the best 8-ball format in any tournament. I don't mean to toot our own horn, but I love it, dude. I love the races to 2 out of 3 sets.
Yes. Yes. No, like, listen, this is pressure pull.
Yeah.
When you play the races to 3 and 9-ball, that's still pressure pull, but it's a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
In 8-ball, I mean, you can literally miss one shot and just lose a set.
Yes.
And then,
Exactly.
let's say you broke first in that first set. There's a chance that you might end up letting your opponent get to the hill straight up if they get to break again in the second set. So
Yep.
yeah, no, you don't get many second chances in this, and that's why it's going to be so great because you're going to see some good players
Yep.
not bring their game.
And it'll
You
be
know,
our second 8-ball event of the year. The first one, Mike Davis won. Do you
yeah,
think he repeats?
yes,
Without really
because
knowing the
I think
field, I mean, we know
he
he's going to be
played.
there.
What's that?
Without really knowing the field, obviously. I mean, but
Hey, listen, even if BJ and Guama showed up, Mike Davis has proven this year. I'm not saying he's the best player, but I'm saying he's proven this year that he's the best pressure player because Mike had a lot of chances to lose in some of these tournaments he
oh
won.
yeah,
Like
big time.
I thought Stevie Moore had him beat
Twice.
in
Had him
the
beat
Sticks and
twice in the last
Stones
rack.
event.
It had him beat
Exactly.
twice in the last rack.
That's exactly my
Yeah.
point. So no, I mean, yes, I'm going to give Mike Davis the nod, but I'm telling you right now, I feel like I will say this. We're kind of riding this high a little bit. I'm going to say Mike and Ian. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm calling Mike and Ian in the final. Mike winning.
All right. Corey Sykes asked me. He brought this question up. He
Uh-oh.
posed this question when I saw him last. He said, "Justin, you have 8 events left. Does anybody other than Mike or BJ win a tournament?"
Corey, are you coming?
I mean, I think. Well, he's not the only one
Because
that has a chance. But
if Corey comes, I'm absolutely going. The way this man is playing right now, the steadiness he's got, the mental mind frame. Yeah, I think he could. I do think if you have Corey and if you get, I don't want to say the old Hunter, but the Hunter that's really refocused. Hunter's a
yeah,
businessman now. I'm proud of him. So
yeah,
yeah, I think if Corey shows up, I think Heater's got an extremely high gear.
yeah.
So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit. No, somebody else other than those two takes a trophy. Renal, we
Renault.
cannot forget about Renal.
No, I
So
think.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think there's a number of great players that can win.
most definitely. I agree with that as well. I just think it's a good question to be asked. I think it's a
Great
good
question.
conversation piece for sure. Yeah, I think I'm excited for the rest of the year. We got 8 events left. Still got time to get in the top 64 in the points. Brandon, you gonna be able to play enough events to get top 64 in the points?
Well, when I win the one pocket event, I'll get enough points to make top 64.
Yes.
But if I
Yes,
don't win the one
that'll put
pocket
you
event, then no, I will not have enough points.
there. Yeah, it's
They don't know. I get bonus points if I win an event.
okay. All right. Yeah, no,
I would need them.
The tour championship's gonna be fun. $2,500 added event at Smoke and Q. Top 64 players. Are you gonna be able to make it out for that
I am
weekend?
taking that day off.
Well, it's 2 days too, so
I
make
will
sure it's
take
Sunday.
both of those days off. It's in December. I have a little more leeway. I have a little
Nice.
more tenure now. I will have had some vacation time not used. I will be there from the time the first ball is broken till the time the last ball is pocketed. I will be there.
I mean, honestly, if that whole list shows up, it could be one of the strongest fields, probably in North Carolina history. I feel like.
Yes. Oh, I think it'll be. I mean, obviously, each year is getting better with more coming, but this will be the biggest event that you have ever put on, Justin. Even bigger than the 30th anniversary.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
I
not
feel
the
that
same
way.
caliber of players at the top, but for what it stands for everything that it means, yes, it'd be the biggest event you've ever put on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm really looking forward to it. But this fast action tournament was a lot of fun. I think it went great. I think it was. We had some great matches. Was there one match that sticks out that people need to go to our YouTube channel and watch?
Yeah, they need to go watch Ian and BJ.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Ian and BJ for sure.
Yep.
Also, I was going to say, golly, Mike and BJ in the semifinals, because I just don't see things like that happen very often. It's
Yeah.
proof that your Fargo is not guarantee you will win.
No, yeah, I think that both those matches are good. I'm also going to throw out the Ian Hull and Chris Turner match just
Yes.
because I think Ian plays like a 96% in that match, and it's just a beautiful thing to watch. He
He's
was
the
just
best
so much
player
in
that
gear.
nobody knows about.
Yeah, that was. I told if you go back and listen to the commentary of that match, I say that out of the stream matches that day, that was the best that anybody played. Was Ian in that one match? Like that was the best that anybody played.
He's a good player, man. I hope that he's a consistent entry in your tourneys.
I hope so too. I hope so as well because we always need another great player that's consistent. And like I said, I think he puts pressure on Ronald. He puts pressure on Hank. All of a sudden now, if those three guys are always playing, now it's like, okay, well, who's going to come out of that threesome there to try to challenge BJ or Mike in the finals?
You're exactly. Hey, I know that everybody right now probably thinks that it's always Mike or it's always BJ. I'm telling you, you have a list of players that are prideful. They hear everything you guys say.
Yep.
They hear what guys like you and me have to say, and they want to prove everybody wrong. And I'm pulling for them. I'm their biggest fans.
Yeah, and also I want to know too, how many more times do we have to go to fast action before Clint Clark just becomes the favorite when we're there? Because I think we've been there 5 times. 4 of the 5, he's been top 3.
I would have a problem with this, except Clint is one of the nicest guys in the world, and I love his room. He has got a great pool room, and that is a great
Fantastic.
establishment for a pool series event,
Yes,
and just for playing in general. If
absolutely.
I lived closer, I wouldn't go to another room. I really would.
No, it is a great pool, man. I think they've done great work. Their kitchen should be open soon, which will just make it even more better. But yeah, I really feel like though Clint, like I said, 4 out of 5 times now he's been top 3. I think he's not winning all of them, but Mike hasn't won all of them. BJ hasn't won all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mike's lost there a couple times. Twice Mike lost there and didn't finish top 3. So I almost feel like we're at a point where Clint Clark is the favorite to win the tournament at Fast Action next time we're there.
I feel like to answer the thing that Corey threw out there, that's another player. I don't know why we didn't think to mention him, but yeah, Clint has the game to beat them, especially in these short sets.
Yeah, for sure. So
I mean, okay, these guys are a lot like the Kansas City. He's a lot like the Kansas City Chiefs. You see him win a lot, you see him get championships, but you know it's coming.
Yeah,
you know it's coming.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say we're at Fast Action 2 more times this year. I think Clint walks out with a trophy one of those 2 times.
Absolutely, and like I said, because and here's another thing a lot of people don't think about. You never know when a guy like Francisco Diaz Pizarro might just walk into your room and get a spot.
That was his performance in his tournament was the best.
Okay, all kidding aside, that's probably the best performance of the whole year.
Yeah, in a pool series event for sure, 100%. Yeah, I mean he steamrolled everybody.
Torched it.
Yeah, nobody had a chance. If there's a way we can get him back to America to play in the finals at the end of the year, that would be fantastic. Because
that Calcutta bid would be phenomenal.
Yeah. But sadly, I think he's going to be a guaranteed miss for that tournament. So
sure,
he'll probably just be top 63 then at that point.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Brandon, is there anything else that we need to hit on here about this Fast Action tournament, or have we pretty much spoken everything on our mind?
I think we've spoken everything on our mind. By the way, the commentating was great out of Francis, out of Dixon, out of you. Anybody else that was on there that did great
Rico
job.
Was there for a minute.
Rico.
Yep.
I
think Chris Clark jumped in for a little bit. Yeah.
I love listening to you guys chop it up and and put on a good show for us. I'm going to be with you, Nits, over at Smoking Q, so this will be fun.
Yes, we definitely can't wait.
Yes.
So TPS reports. It's been fun. It's been exciting. Make sure to hit like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff on YouTube. The Pool Series page, also the Pool Series page on Facebook. Brandon, any last words to all your fans out there?
No, and to my fans, I love you all two of them.
Awesome. I like my fans as well, and we'll check you later.